I'm sorry I can't be with you at your ARAP today, but I hope you have a wonderful celebration of Scouting. Local Scouting is the most important Scouting, but I'd also like to share a few of the highlights from across the state and look to the near future. Firstly, thanks to the wonderful work of our generous volunteers. We are delivering Scouting to more and more young people, giving them the opportunity to develop life skills, resilience, leadership, lifelong friendships, and to enjoy memorable adventures. Scouting worldwide is growing bigger and bigger, more than 50 million members today. But in much of the developed world, numbers have declined, and other states in Australia have gone up and down year on year. In Victoria, we can all be very proud that we have now seen 13 consecutive years of growth, and that's amazing. Well done to everyone involved. A particular highlight of the past year has been the number of new Joey Scout mobs. Many Victorian groups had been slow to embrace this opportunity to build their future, starting with our youngest Scouts. Many groups have been shocked to start their Joey mob and quickly have 15 or 20 new members. We now have Joey mobs in 50% of our groups. We're aiming for 65% by this time next year though, so if you don't have a mob, get on board. Other factors that have also led to the growth include great program, major events and improved facilities. More than 3,000 Victorians survived an amazing Jamboree at Taylor Bend in January. Yes, there may have been dust, but post the Jamboree, the Scout section is bigger and better this year. We have sent 300 members to the World Scout Jamboree in the USA to share life-changing adventure with 50,000 Scouts from around the world. And this summer, we have the National Rover Moot, followed by a kangaroo for our Joey Scouts in March and a week-long Cubbaree camp for 3,600 Cub Scouts in September. For Scouts, preparation is well underway for the next Jamboree, to be hosted by us, Victoria, in January 2022. Our unique major events are a big part of the attraction of Scouting. No other youth organisation does regular activities on this scale. And there is the resurgence in our facilities, thanks to the incredible efforts of our local groups, supported by state government, some councils and federal MPs, as well as other donors. These new and refurbished facilities have seen immediate growth when they've opened their doors. Groups with new halls include Caroline Springs, Point Cook, Clifton Hill. We've also seen significant renovations at groups including First Glen Iris, First Callista and First Riddles Creek. For all these groups, these projects represent a long journey and the contribution of many members. But it's also given everyone a new burst of enthusiasm. It's a lesson for all. Sometimes a coat of paint and new lighting can lift your group and inspire everyone. Summing up, it's been another wonderful year for Scouting across Victoria. Thanks to you, our leaders, office bearers, parents and incredible youth members who make it such a joy to be involved in Scouting. This is my last message for local ARAPs, but I look forward to seeing you at the State ARAP on Thursday, November 14 in the Conference Centre at Moonee Valley Racecourse. And until then, good Scouting.
Hi, I'm Shane Jacobson, Chief Scout of Victoria. You may remember me from my earlier roles as a cub, a scout, a venturer, and of course a rover. Those 18 years made me the person I am today. And one of the most critical events of my life happened when I was just 12 years old. It was my first time away from home all alone. Yes, on my own. And I made the long trek 2,000 kilometres to Brisbane. It was 1983, the 13th Australian Jamboree at Ipswich. We arrived, we set up camp, we cautiously met the other 10,000 scouts camped around us. And at about 3 a.m, the sky opened up and it poured and it poured and then it poured some more. We woke in the morning to find our patrol tent was separated from the rest of our troop by a fast flowing creek that wasn't there when we went to bed. We literally had to build a bridge to get to breakfast. That was the start of 12 very exciting days of action and outdoor adventure, water activities and rock concerts, of visiting Brisbane and the Gold Coast, of the freedom to have ice cream for breakfast, and the responsibility of washing my own clothes, sharing the cooking for the whole troop, and keeping pace with the big kids. Yep, the 14-year-olds. 12 of the best days of my life. This was fun and excitement beyond anything that I'd ever experienced. Fast forward to January 2022 and what will be the 26th Australian Jamboree. Scouts Victoria is aiming to put on a new Jamboree for a new generation of Scouts and a new National Scout program. With your support, we can make this happen. A Jamboree that offers a healthy program of outdoor adventure and nighttime entertainment to 10,000 young Scouts and 3,000 older helpers from throughout Australia. A Jamboree that will empower Scouts to determine their own program, including overnight camps at adventure centres within an hour of the Jamboree site, plus the excitement of discovering Victoria's cosmopolitan capital, Melbourne. A Jamboree that will be truly youth-led and adult-supported, and provide unprecedented opportunities for younger Scouts to visit and take part. The Jamboree will be a brand new temporary tent city in regional Victoria, a strategic hub for 12 days of adventure, a multi-million-dollar investment in local communities, boosted by tens of thousands of visitors, the families of Scouts from throughout Australia, plus our younger Scouts aged 5 to 11. Ipswich 1983 was the time of my life, memories that I will treasure forever. The 26th Australian Jamboree, AJ 2022, will make its mark in the personal history of a new generation of Scouts over 12 life-changing days. We invite you to share the adventure and join us on the journey to January 2022.